Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The Florida Atlantic man Greg Joseph ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And he is out of bounds here on the return. First play, and Purdy wants to throw it. He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 5. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, check that. Street. Hurt. Check go.
3rd down. Here's McCaffrey. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. On 4th down, the Niners trot out Mitch Wishnowski to punt the football. Brandon Powell deep for Minnesota. This is fielded at the 7. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Second and 9 now from the 21. And now Cousins choosing to back away from the line and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 21, here's a second down and 9. Now Cousins. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
You've got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
This second and 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Come 19, come 19. Cowboy 80. Go.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27.
Buffalo 18. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Here's McCaffrey. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26.
He was brought down at the 26. Jake Moody on for the field goal.
We're scoreless after 1.
End of the first quarter with no score.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. Let them in. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Now Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's wrangled down right at the 45, but they're into enemy territory.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
Cousins on first down. Addison hauls it in.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
At the 36-yard line.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Cousins now to throw on first down. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Purdy's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
79 Broncos. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to get it back here just past the 35.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. 1st down, here's Cousins, rolling to his right. Now they go screen, it's complete. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. To throw, Cousins. He gets it to Addison. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, no, easy. First.
From the red zone now, Cousins. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
A 35-yard attempt.
The kick by Joseph is good, and they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Final play of the half. Purdy. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
2nd and 6.
Throwing, Cousins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for the first. Working out of the gun, Cousins.
Toward the sideline, intercepted.
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And the 49ers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And to see Purdy, he's going to shift them around.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
That's complete to the tight end, Warner.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 1st downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Vikings are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
This game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
They'll start on the ground with Madison.
Down the right sideline. He may go.
Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison, 66 yards.
And the Vikings will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And the lead is now 17-3.
17. 49ers 3.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
They go play action here. Purdy.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Madison is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
Joseph now to have the PAT. And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Greg Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
That's caught by Werner, the tight end.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. This is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a nice pickup of a 1st down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Hawk 70. 19, Tiger, 19, trap 60, trap, curve 19, curve 19. Take go.
On 1st down, it's Purdy.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Off the play fake, Cousins.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
They go play action. Cousins.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be
nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
18 Raptors. 79 Broncos.
Here's Purdy. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
Number 85, George Kittle. A gain of 12 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. On play action, Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And they're going to speed things up here. On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
101 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Throwing here, Cousins. This is caught. Touchdown. Josh Oliver from 4 yards out. And the Vikings are able to stretch out their lead. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2.
Hey, Stever. Wide.
Cousins will try and throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Back to throw, Purdy.
This will be caught at Samuel. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down. It returns it right back to Samuel.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
2nd and 5.
Viking, 18. Take over.
McCaffrey. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Lions.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll run with McCaffrey. They get 5 yards on the run there. Still left staring at a 3rd and about 14. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
19 Tiger. Come 19, come 19. Buffalo 18.
Purdy with one final shot here.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
Check smash, check smash.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
Flushed out right. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close.